Violent protests in Beirut broke out, and it was 1 year after the catastrophic explosion that rocked the city. Now, a few hours ago, this is what it was like. Residents clashing with the Lebanese security forces. Many furious at government's response to the blast, which plunged the country into an even deeper economic crisis. You wouldn't have thought that was possible when you hear the numbers in a moment. That explosion last year killed more than 200 people and injured around 6,000. It was caused by a fire on Beirut's waterfront. That ignited the cache of ammonium nitrate. Billions of dollars worth of damage was caused. As for Lebanon itself, well, you've got to go further back for the economic crisis. Banks ran out of dollars in 2019, and the explosion went on to push the country to the point of economic collapse. The World Bank says the situation, it ranks amongst the 10 worst financial crises since the 1850s, possibly in the top 3. UNICEF last month said 77% of households do not have enough food, and the UN believes the water system's on the brink of collapse. Medicines critically short. So France, Emmanuel Macron today pledging $118 million in aid, and the Biden administration has pledged another $100 million on behalf of the US. A year ago, when you and I were talking about this, we heard from Dr. Peter Noun, who was working at Saint George's Hospital in Beirut, and he told Zain Asher what happened and the moment tragedy struck.
I am the chairman of the Pediatric Oncology, and we had many cancer patients in the floor. We are in the 9th floor of the hospital, the last floor, the upper floor, and we are just in front of the port. So the port is just in front of the hospital. So the parents had seen like a fire, and then the explosion happened. Many of parents and kids go to the windows to see more what's happening. For this reason, they are much wounded.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, the doctor is back with us 1 year later. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. The situation now for your patients in your hospital is what?
Thank you for calling us today. It's a very emotional day. It's a Memorial Day. We are all deeply saddened by what happened. And we are saddened because the crisis, as you said, is continuing, and it is deepest even. Because now we are really back to the hospital. We went back to the hospital 3 weeks later after the blast. Of course, not in the best conditions. We have not yet our unit back to normal conditions. It needs 6 more months to be back in the normal conditions because the blast did a lot of destructions in Saint George Hospital. Really, it was totally destroyed. So the construction needs a lot of time. We will be back completely after Christmas. But now we are back in limited places for our patients who had to continue their treatment. After the blast, we dispatched our patients in different hospitals, specifically in Byblos, far from Beirut. And 3 weeks later, the parents and the kids wanted to go back to the hospital, to their milieu, to their conditions. So we went back, but not in very good conditions. Hopefully that after Christmas, we will be back. But the biggest problem now is the economic crisis. You know that we have a deep crash in the currency in Lebanon. Everything is multiplied by 15, while the salaries are still the same. We have deep shortage in drugs, specifically essential drugs in cancer. Cancer patients, we have in pediatrics a survival rate about 80%. And in Lebanon, we had a very good medical supplies and good medical care. And we had a very good survival rate.
Doctor,
now we are afraid.
Let me interrupt you, if I may, Doctor, just to clarify this point. The economic crisis, I mean, pediatric oncology requires expensive equipment and expensive drugs in many cases. You don't have access to them. Do you have hope that you can get access to them?
You know, these drugs and supplies were subsidized by the central bank. And now the central bank is saying that no more reserves. So even importers are not happy with that, and they are saying we have shortage due to Amit cash crunch. So we are afraid we will not have enough drugs in the coming weeks. We as NGOs, we have NGOs like Kids First Association, we are helping, and the Saint George Hospital, with the parents to get some drugs from abroad, from the countries who surrounded us, from Europe. But you know, it's becoming very, very expensive because we have to pay in fresh dollars, and people here are paid by Lebanese pound, which now is really nothing. So we are very afraid, if not the central bank, if will not interact rapidly to get these drugs, we will have a big problem soon.
So well, I appreciate very much the way you've set out the problem, but bearing in mind the failure of Lebanon's government to get a government that's functioning in any real way, I don't want to be more depressing, but can you have hope that there will be an ability for you to do your job as you would wish to do it?
I always keep hope. I have to keep hope for the sake of my 150 cancer pediatric patients. So I'm the rock for them. I have to stay beside them. But really inside me, this is the first time I'm really depressed, little bit depressed. I want to use this term, because I don't know, I can see the government doing nothing or unable to do anything important. So we are doing all these by ourselves, NGOs, parents, the hospitals, the private sector, getting the drugs and the supplies and the devices by ourselves with a very expensive cost. So you can imagine, I don't know how long we can also be like this and sustain all this. I don't know. So the drugs have to be subsidized by the central bank to enable to continue and to give all the necessary drugs to our patients and the necessary hope for a good survival rate.
I promise you, we'll talk more before the end of the year. We'll talk several times before the end of the year, Doctor. I promise you we will not leave it a year before we speak to you again. I'm grateful to you. Thank you tonight.